Yo, what's good, YouTube? I'm back with another stream, man. Just be playing some 2K today. You already know the deal, yo. Oh, we just lost another sub, but it's kind of deserved, so it's all good, man. 1 second. Okay. There you go. Hey, hopefully we could get a sub, man. Something. Or anything. Let me put my mic closer. Yes, sir. I'm gonna just stream for a long time tonight. Try to get to the finals in 2K. I want to try a different type of playstyle next game, though. Let me search up NBA most assists.
Okay, here we go. You ready, guys?
Oh, yeah.
All right, easy bucket out of the gate. Let's see. How do we respond?
With a double dunk.
Oh, double dunk. Let's
All right.
go.
He's setting the screen. He's going up. Good
Nice
pass.
defense. Get that out of here.
Can step out.
Dang.
Oh.
Ooh. No way. Oh.
Alright, let's run this game, man.
And Doris, when you're playing in the same conference, the rivalry is real. These teams in particular have bumped heads for years.
Well, rivalries are built when something is at stake, and when you look at the entire history of this matchup, the peaks and valleys for each club, there's a little bit of distaste, which always makes for interesting viewing.
And the starting lineup for the Nets. Irving and Curry, they man the backcourt together. Nicholas Claxton out there with MP. And it's Durant in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Irving. On the wing, MP. To the middle. Here's Claxton. And he jams it home with authority.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Here's Brown. His last outing, he had 24 points. Tries again. Shot clock at 5. Shoots from 12. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. From deep, MP. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And Boston calls time here. Home court didn't seem to help last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
You cannot allow your opponent to shoot that high a percentage. That is going to get you beat night after night.
Here's Smart, coming off a terrific game against Cleveland.
This guy's not doing anything.
Horford outside. It's Smart on the wing. He's guarded by Irving. Back to Horford. 5 on the clock. Off target from outside.
Well, conversions have been a problem. 0 for 4.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting five isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
MP no good.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Time call here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Lots to talk about here, guys. I mean, losing momentum and looking for answers.
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Kick out to Brown. Boston, no good that time either.
I mean, just a tough start, missing their first 5 shots.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
Now, how about the strength of Horford? It allows him to finish the play, and he'll get one more. When you think about Al Horford at his best, he is one of the league's most versatile big men. This guy is a very strong passer. He can defend across positions, including switching out on the perimeter, and he can knock down open threes.
Smart passes to Horford. They double team Brown. It's stolen by MP. Puts up a 3. No good. And it's Boston the other way.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. And it may have taken 10 years, but Horford's defense finally got recognized in 2018.
Yeah, he made the NBA's all-defensive team that season, BA, and he may not be a shot-blocking force like some of the great defensive players in this league, but there isn't a weakness to his game on the defensive end.
Now here's Smart, looking for his first basket still in this one.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, I mean, to get a shot like that on a drive, it's those type of plays that will chip away at the lead. Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Pass to Horford. To the inside, Tatum. Yes, great play by Horford to set him up. Tatum's got 6. 1:03 left in the first quarter. Here's MP. Goes back up. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Al Horford. The first free throw is good. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Williams is checked in for Williams. Jackson comes in for Horford. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And Pritchard is subbed in for Smart. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Ben Simmons is checked in for Claxton. T.J. Warren comes in for Durant. Harris is checked in for Curry. And Sumner subbed in for Irving. Brooklyn has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. MP, the pass to Warren. Sumner on the wing. From deep, MP. He buries it from 3. MP's got 19 points.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
The 3 ball. And the Nets, another 3.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets up 15 points as this quarter concludes. We hear teams talk about and so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Nets.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Nets. Joe Harris out there with Edmund Sumner. Then it's Ben Simmons. Then it's T.J. Warren. And it's MP in at the 5 spot. Goes up on the baseline. They get it back. The kick out to Simmons. Outside Warren. 6 to shoot. Here's MP.
No way.
And the
I'm
Nets
insane.
tack on 2 more.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
The Celtics shooting just 31% in today's game. Not great. Outside Brogdon. Well, Doris, Commissioner Silver has acknowledged that the style of play in today's game may have an added impact on players' bodies. How so, you think?
I think, Brian, it's not only style of play, it's the nature of an NBA schedule. You're talking 82 games over the course of several months strung together. It's going to challenge anybody physically and mentally. The wonderful part of today's science is we can have a greater understanding of that. And what has to excite you about Jason Tatum is how consistently he puts work into perfecting his craft. His idol is Kobe Bryant. He is a guy that wants to continue and will work to get better.
And Doris, Tatum has already accomplished so much early on in his career.
Yeah, but you get the sense this guy is nowhere near finished. Jason Tatum is a guy who wants to be seen as an all-time great when his career is said and done. He is someone you can count on to give you everything he's got.
Harris against Brown. Over Harris. Williams. It's good on the
Yeah,
putback.
let's get to
Well,
the
a
one
tough
person.
first quarter for this
That's
guy.
true.
You like to see a shot go
Appreciate
in.
you
Nicely
coming
done.
by.
MP outside. Fades back.
Okay.
Basket is good. Nice setup
So
from Irving.
If you haven't
Irving's
dropped a
got
sub
3
already,
assists
I
tonight.
appreciate it.
Pretty pass by Kyrie
comments already.
Irving. Nothing like making your teammate feel good right there.
Jackson gets the bucket.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
MP outside.
Oh my gosh.
The rebound, Celtics.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
Jackson, the pass to Williams. And
Nice
Williams
help, sure.
punches it home.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's MP.
Okay. Pass.
Irving, the pass to MP. And another shot. Up
Let's go
again.
first hit.
Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Nets lead by 17.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
And so
Hey, whoever's in the stream, how's your day, man?
just about ready for the second half here. A
Hey,
big
let's
comeback
go.
is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to
I'm about to
happen
go
quickly.
crazy for real. Give me
Boston
that.
on offense. And at home for the next game, it'll be New York pulling in to face them. That'll be the end of a
Nope.
3-game homestand. Tatum and Horford
No
at
way.
the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt.
Yeah.
And it's Williams in at the 5. That's the Boston 5. And here's MP from outside.
Yes, man.
And the Nets, another 3.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
It's stolen by MP.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the
Green.
Knicks was outstanding.
He had an unbelievable amount of points and was such a menace on the defensive end. Steals galore. His stat line was unreal. Impossible to repeat? I don't know. Coming off of that performance, you tell me. Guys?
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Inside, and
That's
stolen
crazy.
by Williams. Fast break, here come the Celtics. There's Tatum with the three. Drills it from deep. Tatum's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
And again, no good by Brooklyn. Boston has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Outside, Williams. Pass to Brown. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Boy, when you think about Jaylen Brown, you have to be impressed.
Yeah, like I said, I just need to drop 50 this game. That's it.
Outside, Williams. It's stolen by MP. And now the Nets on the break. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on White.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
What?
No good on the free throw. And how about Jaylen Brown doors becoming an offensive monster?
This guy has become a consistent three-point shooting threat. He can knock down shots from the field. He can go off the bounce. He'll contribute on the backboards. And we know they challenged him to become a better playmaker, and he has. He has become the full package.
MP shot is good.
If there's a teammate open on the floor, Simmons will put it on time and on target.
Left side, Williams. Up top, Tatum. All sorts of time. And he knocks the jumper down. Tatum's got 13 in the second half.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
For Boston, they've gone 8 of 15 in the third quarter. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
If you want to talk about an NBA player who has poise and vision, that's Malcolm Brogdon doing work with the pass. That is nicely done.
Buzzer.
MP against Williams.
If I hit this buzzer, you have to subscribe.
MP right side. Fader on the way, and he gets it to go. MP's got 11 here in the quarter alone. And so it's Brooklyn going into the break up 12. Playing some great basketball. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
I need to go crazy. Good.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court for the Nets as we get the fourth quarter going. Irving and Curry, they man the backcourt together. MP is out there with Nicholas Claxton. And it's Durant in at the small forward position. Down low. Here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Well, Jason has proven that over stretches of a game, he can take over with his scoring ability.
And here's MP from outside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got his 5th assist in this one. Outside Tatum to the paint. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 6 rebounds in the game. And the shot's good by Irving. And the Nets lead by 18.
We can get lost in the impact Kevin Durant makes as a scorer, but this guy is so willing to share the basketball.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Nets?
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
And they've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Relentless in his approach. He has one thing on his mind: close this game out.
To the inside, Tatum. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
And so Tatum nails both of them. You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum, his advancement at the defensive end, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. And that's imperative at...
Hits yet again! Wow!
And just like that, he's tied the record for most 50-point games.
This is a record I never thought would be matched. Unbelievable year from him. To the left wing. Irving against Smart. Pass to Tatum. Takes a three. Offensive rebound. Celtics. Oh, MP with a block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Here's Tatum. Up top, Horford. Tatum finds Horford. Clock is at 3. Boston again missing.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And here's Curry for 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Stolen by MP. On the wing, Irving. Back to MP. Right side, Irving. On the wing, MP. And as the NBA becomes an increasingly global game, Grant, there's a component of international relations that has to come into it. What are your thoughts about this?
Well, it can be tricky. I mean, it's a challenge. You have to respect people's cultures and way of doing business. But yes, the game, I believe, also can play a role in bringing cultures and different countries together over the love of the game of basketball.
MP against Tatum. MP outside. It's stolen by Tatum. Here's Smart. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, you love to see Jason Tatum using his length and athleticism to make plays defensively. That's nice.
Boston has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the 4th. 0 for 4.
Just a cold shooting night. Needs to try to make it into the basket.
Pass to Curry. Tipped. Tatum with a steal. Back to Curry. Irving, the pass to MP. Here's Claxton. MP with it. Durant finds MP. Down low. And stolen by Williams.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Nets.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
No surprise. Another victory for these guys who have been on a tear all year long. They've now won 62 games.
And it's clear who the better team is. They sweep the 4-game season series, just dominating them.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
I think his steals tell the story. This guy was a disruptive force, and I don't think you can underestimate how important it is for a team to have someone in that role.
Offensive rebound. Tatum passes to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Smart. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
I'll tell you have to appreciate the confidence of Marcus Smart. At point-blank range, he is an efficient scorer.
MP outside. Inside. Here's Durant. And good. Off the lead pass that time.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
It's stolen by MP. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. MP's got 53 points.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And he makes the first. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Here's Pritchard. So we see the Nets taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Alex.
Easy dubs, Urano.
B1. You gonna cut? Yep, there you go.
Nice.
That game, good dunk.
Clear for takeoff. Nice shot.
We need more dunks. That's what we need. Oh, no.
Yeah, we get spanked.
There it is.
Hey.
Nice.
Nice.
I like it.
That's it.
All right, let's get a stop here. Stop here, guys.
Okay, I got the big man.
That's a terrible commitment. Oh. All right, I'm running one more back. All right.
I'm not go crazy.
And coming down the stretch here, Greg, a lot left to decide, especially for teams on the playoff bubble.
And Kevin, the play-in tournaments add another level of complexity. I'll say this, the league now has more teams fighting all the way to the end.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. The guard pair, Ball and Rozier. The big men on the floor, it's Washington and Plumlee. And it's Oubre in at the 3 spot. Clock is at 3. And the rejection by MP.
Sure.
Beyond the arc. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Last time they met was in Charlotte.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
And it really was the turnovers that fueled the blowout. A lot of questionable, poor decisions by them with the ball. And when that happens, you can get blasted.
Now, here's MP. After the miss from Mason Plumlee.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D. There's one thing that's become clear about this Hornets team. They've become one of the best passing teams in the league.
Rozier kicks to Plumlee. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Pass to Oubre. Three-pointer. Hands it from downtown. Oubre's got the first 3 points tonight for the Hornets. And Charlotte's passing has improved a lot in the last few seasons. Greg, even more.
Yeah, their assist numbers have been terrific, and they keep their turnovers to a minimum. That's a trend you want to see continue.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Oh, that was crazy.
MP outside. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
Yeah, they made some spectacular plays in it right to the very end. Just couldn't get over the hump.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting after it. So you got to really appreciate the effort and hustle.
6 on the shot clock and stolen by MP. And MP throws it down hard.
Boy, that's an example of Durant's basketball IQ and awareness, both platinum level.
Ball kicks to Oubre. Back to Ball. To the middle and stolen by MP. From downtown, drains the three-pointer. MP's got 5 points so far. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Brooklyn.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
So for the Nets, Simmons comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And Joe Harris is subbed in for Seth Curry. And the rejection by MP. Irving passes to MP. He takes it in, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
The Nets making a switch here. Warren's checked in. Charlotte also making some changes. McDaniels checked in for P.J. Washington. Bouknight comes in for Terry Rozier. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Ball. The Nets making a switch here. Sumner's checked in. And stolen by MP. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. Here's the three. Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 10.
Nice play. And you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Hornets trail by 12. The pass to McGowan. To stop the run. Bouknight, no good. And so MP will bring it up for Brooklyn. The three. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Here's Rondo. No points in the game yet for him. The three from MP. Sinks the triple.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Hornets trail by 21. To the wing on the left. Here's McGowan. Simmons pulls it in.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the paint.
Move, bro.
A nice shot by McDaniels.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of thing.
Nets leading by 22.
Dreams. Nah, I'm taking
Here's
this.
MP. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Nets shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And he makes the first.
Yes, sir.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. They get a hand on it. And the foul called on MP.
Yeah,
that'll be his second foul of the game. 6 seconds left here in the first quarter. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. From deep. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Brooklyn, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Gotta get on that YouTube guy right now. Hey, how's your day to the one viewer? How's your day?
And if you're just tuning in. We've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And the Nets pretty much in control here, it would seem.
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
The guard set is Irving and Curry. MP is out there with Sharp. And it's Durant in at the small forward. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Boston put on a show. He scored 54 points, and his active hands were on display again with a lot of steals. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to...
Yep. That was the last thing I wanted.
Past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same right now, would rank Greg dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple. And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
MP fires from way outside. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Pass to McGowens. From past the arc. Brooklyn with the rebound. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Rondo passes to McGowens. Passes it to Bouknight. Shot clock at 6. Shoots from the elbow. Brooklyn with the rebound. MP's got his 5th rebound in this one. Rondo with the steal. And now here's Rondo, the fast break opportunity. Out to the wing. Here's Bouknight. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
You know, Rondo's highest priority is to get his teammates open shots every trip. I mean, that's what makes him go and endears him to his teammates.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can...
A dominating first half of basketball. And so far... And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
Checking out the group for Stephen Silas to start the second half. The big men on the floor. It's Washington and Plumlee. The guard pair, Ball and Rozier. And it's Oubre in at the small forward position. During his childhood, Hurricane Katrina forced Kelly Oubre Jr.'s family out, and they had to move.
And the Oubre family moving from New Orleans to Houston. Kelly saying he still thinks about the day his family left NOLA. Feels lucky they found a new home.
Ball dishes to Oubre. Back to Ball. Plumlee against MP. Over MP. Plumlee, no luck. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Let's check in with our reporter. And got it! Another basket.
There it is. 50 points for him, and the record is his.
Greg, I'm in awe of his year. Absolutely in awe. To have this many 50-point games is just something most players dream of.
That 1962 campaign from Wilt Chamberlain is the stuff of myths. But the record for 50-point games set in that year has been broken. An achievement for the ages. Another 50-point game in a season that's been full of them, and this crowd rightfully excited.
Well, I know you're like me. It's been a privilege to witness greatness firsthand. They'll tell their kids and grandkids about what he's doing. Oubre outside. Looking to end the run. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Hornets have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. So he comes up empty, missing both. Curry kicks to MP. Pass to O'Neal. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
In examining his numbers this season, we can see that he's been an exceptional free throw shooter, right around 85.
You know, there's been some improvement in his free throw shooting this year. His percentage has taken a little jump compared to last season.
Ball, the pass to Oubre. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Now, here's Ball. 9 points in the game so far, 4 on the shot clock. Launches it. Rebounded by the Nets. MP's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
And it's time for an injury report. Let's get an update on Durant. What's the status, David?
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer for the Nets was able to update me on the situation. The word is he has strained his Achilles tendon. This injury could be devastating for them. This is a team that had title hopes, Kevin, and this is not what they need.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Sharp comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And Simmons subbed in for Royce O'Neal. Simmons passes to MP. Here's Irving. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Hornets have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Here's Williams. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And finally, with some offense, he stops a 17-0 run by the Nets.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Some changes for Brooklyn. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Seth Curry. And Edmund Sumner's subbed in for Kyrie Irving. This is his second trip to the free throw line. No good on the free throw. Good on the second free throw. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Kicks it out to MP. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And the Hornets making a change here. Rondo's checked in. Hornets have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. And there's the pass to McDaniels. Here's McGowan's. And 1:01 left here in the third quarter. Here's Williams. And again, the Hornets missing. For Brooklyn, they've gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the field here in the third, coming out of the break very hot. MP deciding where to go with it. To the inside, Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
McGowan's no good. Brooklyn's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Simmons finds MP. Inside, here's Warren. Makes it off the glass. Warren's got his first points of the night.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage
Oh.
look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
It's his first. Brooklyn making some changes. MP's checked in for Ben Simmons. Watanabe comes in for T.J. Warren, and Thomas subbed in for Joe Harris. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Plumlee is checked in for Williams. B.J. Washington comes in for McDaniels. Oubre is checked in for Bouknight. And it's Ball in for Rajon Rondo. They've got Thomas sharp out there with MP. And it's Sumner in at point. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. For three, Oubre. And again, the Hornets missing. Brooklyn's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Down low. And Sumner gets it to go.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Oh, glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this lead.
MP kicks to Thomas. Ball with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
To the middle, it's tipped.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Nets.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And this team, obviously one of the elite teams. They have played with heart and passion for the game all season long, and the wins for them just keep rolling along. And tonight, it'll make win number 63.
And their dominance continues, guys, as they sweep the season series. 4 games tonight.
That's impressive on one side, but embarrassing on the other side.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result.
Oubre outside. Washington passes the ball. 5 on the clock. With some arc, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Tell you what, the competitive spirit of Ball, I absolutely love it. This guy is relentless.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. MP passes to Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Outside Ball. From outside off the mark. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll do it, folks.
Yeah, that's how you get it done, man.
Great team win tonight. How were you guys able to operate so efficiently on offense?
Man, it's all about sharing the ball and being unselfish. You know, no one cares who scores on his team or who gets their numbers. We're all committed to winning above all else.
And it showed tonight, especially on offense. You're really finding your open man.
Thanks, Nate. Yeah, man, I've been working on my passing. You know, you can't be a one-trick pony in this league. My teammates were draining from all over the court. It makes it a lot easier for...
Bro, my 2K player's that guy.
this is not about to happen. It's not. So look, we about to take these guys out.
I'm not about to change my gamer tag to watch me get worked. So let's get this W, guys. Get out of here. Come on.
No easy dunks.
No easy ducks. No easy ducks.
No easy dunks.
I'm watching it. Oh, this dish.
Alright.
Well, Grant, we've got two savvy veteran teams on the court, so you don't expect a lot of mistakes or sloppy play tonight.
Yeah, definitely a lot of experience on the floor, so teams will play the right way. These guys know exactly what they're doing. If both squads can keep things tight, we could be in for a very competitive game.
Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. Irving and Curry, they man the backcourt together. MP is out there with T.J. Warren. And it's Claxton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Porter. Pass to Garuba. Porter against Irving. They double him with MP. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Fires from deep. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Nwaba. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Smith outside. 4 on the clock. Timeout called. Houston. An interesting subplot for Houston going forward, RJ. Their future is tied to Brooklyn, though.
Yeah, because of the James Harden trade, the Rockets pretty much own the Nets' first-round pick through 2027. It'll be interesting to see where those selections land.
We played just over a minute here in the first.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
From deep, MP. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Showing he's more than just a scorer. Warren is good at finding his teammates when they're uncovered.
To the middle. Here's Smith. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. The Nets have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Tipped away. MP outside from deep three-point range. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Fires the 3. Gets the 3 to fall. MP's got 11.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Porter with the steal. On the wing, Nwaba. He's covered by Warren. And the Rockets call time here. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season.
And with this matchup being East versus West, this is the first of only 2 meetings between these teams.
As a player, these ones are fun. You get to match up with guys you rarely see.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by.
Wow, Smith going for a slam. He wants everyone to know that he's arrived.
MP outside, lets the 3 fly, and the Nets another 3.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
In a league with the most skilled athletes in the world, Kyrie Irving just stands out. He can do anything with his handle, and he has every finish around the hoop. Slow start, 1 of 4 to begin this game.
Now the Nets with it. They're on a 14-2 run here. 4-3.
Oh, shoot.
Nets keep it alive. Warren finds MP. Let's go with a 3. He drops it from range. 17 points in the game.
A dozen consecutive points off of 3s. This defense looks rattled.
Talking about Kyrie, I'll put you on the spot here, Richard. Is he the most skilled current NBA player?
Yes, without a doubt. He is the most skilled current NBA player, and it's really him and then everyone else. because it's the efficiency in which he can do it. And you did put me on the spot. Obviously, Steph has handles and a shot. The Beard can do some crazy stuff also, but Kyrie is my tops.
And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Now here's Smith. His last outing, we saw him score 22. To the paint. And it's Green missing. The Nets have gone 7 of 9, a solid percentage so far. From deep, MP. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
For Houston, they've gone only 1 of 6 so far. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Back to Porter. Shot to stop the run. The shot no good. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
And in that game, they owned the glass. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
And you could tell it was demoralizing for their opponent, missing out on all those extra possessions.
To the inside. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
From deep, MP. Oh, it's his 10th basket on 12 tries. You got to appreciate the efficiency here.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triples. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Nwaba. That's tipped. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. Both teams will make substitutions. Smith passes to Tatum. Up top, Porter. Outside for Green. Just 5 to shoot. Over Harris. Yikes. Nothing but air on that one. Fires the 3. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And so it's Brooklyn, firmly in control with an impressive 28-point lead. So both teams making some changes here. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. On the floor for Brooklyn. Simmons and Curry are in the backcourt. T.J. Warren out there with MP. And it's Claxton in at center, filling out the middle.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Hornets just played phenomenal. He added 55 points and also did a lot of damage from long. Monster production. He was focused. He was relentless. Everyone is still buzzing about it, guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Well, you know, after he was jettisoned by the Cavaliers, Kevin Porter Jr. getting a second chance here with the Rockets, and they've put the ball in his hands and believe in him.
Now here's Porter. He picked up 18 points in their last win against San Antonio. The fader, Garuba. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues. And Kevin Porter with an opportunity in Houston now to learn from his past mistakes.
Well, B.A. controlling his turnovers, now still a work in progress, but all these early reps will serve him well long term.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Smith, he's checked in for the Rockets. Houston has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Up top, Porter. Blocked! Oh, they get a hand on it, and he's able to get it back. 5 to shoot. Outside for Green. Another shot. Rebound, Brooklyn. MP's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Connects again from distance. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Pass to Tate. And that comes off the assist by Green. Tate's got 11 points.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
MP shot is good.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Oh, and the release was before the bust. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets building a mountain of a lead. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Well, with roster sizes expanding and the addition of two-way contracts, the NBA has 100 more roster spots than around 12 years ago. RJ, how's that changed things in your mind?
Well, you just need so much more scouting and development, and you look at the different teams around this league, the ones that have continued success are the ones that are always able to find those diamonds in the rough. It's easy to get somebody good with the top 5 pick. Show me a team that can find somebody with the 30th or 35th pick.
Porter Jr. and Green are the backcourt set. Smith out there with David Nwaba. And it's Garuba in at the 5, down low. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. And Brooklyn with the triple.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Porter, the pass to Green. Here's Nwaba. Back to Green. Timeout called, the Rockets.
Things just aren't
This
going
is
their
so
way.
sad.
He clearly wants to talk it over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and coach
Yo,
wants to find a
whoever's on
way
the stream,
to try
thank
and
you for
stop it.
coming through. If you want to drop a sub, I appreciate it for
Harris is checked in
not, it's
for
all good,
Brooklyn.
man. Just chilling on some 2K right now.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third.
That's
and
good.
they'll get another chance. Here's Smith. Shot from the low
That's
post is
crazy.
good. Smith's got 6.
I mean, the motor this kid has is unmatched. Smith goes up with a purpose.
And in 2021, when the Nets traded for James Harden, they became the favorites. And after it all fell apart last season, many were left wondering what might have been.
Back to Porter. Right side Green. Warren against Nwaba. Outside Green. Clock at 6. Launches a 3. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 8 rebounds in the game. You know, for the Nets, history repeating itself. Think back to 2013. Their
Hey.
trade with the Celtics, creating another star trio. It didn't work out, and it set the franchise back for years, RJ.
Yeah, but credit the front office. They made something out of nothing. They got young assets, and they got them these stars. And they are still in a relatively strong position because they got a ton of picks in return.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know, the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Outside Nwaba. Back to Porter. Pass to Smith. 3-pointer. And it's MP with a rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Lets it go from deep. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Outside Nwaba. Inside. Can they get it? And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. MP against Smith. Sinks the tray. MP's got 18 points in just the second half.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Outside, Green. Back to Porter. And he's going for the oop here. Stolen by MP. A minute 42 left in the third quarter. That shot missing.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Green, the pass to Smith. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
As he gets more comfortable in unlocking his potential, we'll see Green get more comfortable in moving the ball.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind its star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Allie. Thank you. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession.
All right, now I gotta get my assist.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. MP shot is good.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Stolen by MP. On the floor for Brooklyn. We've got Joe Harris. Sharp out there with MP. Then it's Edmund Sumner. And it's Thomas in at the small forward position. Pass to Sumner. Takes the three. Unable to get that one. And Houston the other way now. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Green in the post. Harris on him. And is blocked.
Yo, to the one person watching.
MP outside.
I appreciate you, man. I'm just trying to have a great
Grant,
game.
the NBA
right
has
now.
led the way when it comes to diversity and representation in the high-level
In the
jobs.
NBA, so-
Grant, what are your thoughts on it?
Chilling.
Yeah, B.A., I love this. I mean, the NBA really, truly has been a leader when it comes to this. Whether it's coaches, front office, in the league office in New York, living and embodying the spirit of diversity and inclusion is what the NBA is all about. It's fun to be a part of.
The NBA where everyone is welcome.
Making things happen amongst those trees, Green. He's pretty relentless.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Pass to Green. Outside Porter. Now here's Nwaba. No good on the triple.
Bro, I see him moving.
Brooklyn has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Down low. Here's Sumner. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 3 assists in the game. The Rockets have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Outside Nwaba to the paint. Oh, MP with a block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. So for the Rockets, Marjanovic checked in for Garuba. Chris comes in for Nwaba. And it's Matthews in for Porter Jr. A minute 53 left in the fourth. Here's Chris. Just 5 on the clock. The Rockets again can't hit.
Ooh, might rush that one a little bit. Pretty clean look inside.
To the inside. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
And we're going to have a jump ball. And as recovery and injury prevention goes high tech, Richard, many players are starting to wear the trackers to measure the wear and tear.
Well, look, wear and tear, at the end of the day, players have more things to their access. Doesn't matter if you're talking about medical equipment, treatment, doctors, trainers. So there's going to be wear and tear because that's professional sports, but more stuff today have been instituted to help the players recover faster.
And hopefully prolong their careers.
If they're good enough.
And what a complete performance from them. A dominant win in every way for the Nets.
What would you say the deciding factor in this game was, Grant?
Yeah, B.A., ultimately you have to look at their field goal percentage. They were the more efficient team because they found clean looks all night.
And this team is something else. 64 wins. These guys have had quite the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
Honestly, I just love how relentless he is on the glass, making a big effort to pull the ball in and give his teammates extra chances.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
And let's be honest, guys, rebounding is about want. And he is playing with 110% effort.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Oh, road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
There's 21 seconds left to play in the fourth. Pass to Chris. Out left to the wing. To the middle. A shot to stop the drought. Oh, MP with a block. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball.
So best game NBA player could ever have.
Nine seconds left in the fourth. Christopher. That three's off the mark. MP up top. And it's good.
That's crazy.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was an enemy.
Hey, we taking them dubs, man. Hey, we got one light. I'll take it, man. Hey, that just
Do you
made
think
me
your
happy.
college coach would be proud of the way you were dropping dimes all over the court tonight?
Yeah, coach was always.
Sure. Bro, no one could stop me, yo. Nobody at all. I'm ready to take everything. Maybe I get a new version of my guy.
There it is.
Hey.
Save it, Danny. You go work?
I'm tired. I'm tired.
That's it.
That's it.
Nice.
Get a 3.
What a shot.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
Yes. Let's go. Let's come back. We need another dunk. I like double dunks.
There it is.
11 points unanswered.
Alright, let's go.
And with these teams, Brent, we have a couple of the deepest rosters in the NBA, and not many coaches can go as far down the bench as these two.
Well, a major advantage if you have multiple guys that you have tremendous confidence in to go out there and be switchable, be able to pass, move, and initiate the offense. That's a luxury for a lot of coaches to be able to adapt that way.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. The guard set is Irving and Curry. MP is out there with Warren, and it's Sharp in at the center, locking down the middle. And so MP will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Lets the three fly. The offensive rebound. And then Sharp with the dunk.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Here's Holiday following the bucket by the Nets. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Ooh, I guess he didn't appreciate getting scored on that last strip.
I guess not. He threw it down right on top of him. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And something you have to remember about Jrue Holiday. He was a key player in helping the Bucks win their historic title in 2021.
He was unbelievable in that entire postseason. Started every game, averaged 17 points, was going to take on the toughest guard opposing player and accept that challenge for every series, and took them to the title.
Holiday after the missed three from MP. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Off target with his three.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Last game for Brooklyn, they picked up the W against the Rockets.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
Yeah, they sapped the energy right out of the building in that one. They just were knocking down threes, and it was deflating both for the team and the crowd.
And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. Here's Irving. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And there's the bucket from MP.
And those assist numbers have always been there for Kyrie, spotting an open teammate that time.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Yeah, in talking with the coaching staff, they said in that game they did a great job of not settling. Keep working the ball around, finding the best look. Let's see if they can keep that up.
Now here is Holiday. Really played well against Orlando in his last outing. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
And the Bucks are on a tremendous run here. The most consecutive playoff appearances since that streak they had back from 1980 to 91.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, I did speak with Mike Budenholzer for a few minutes. He said a primary concern is to prevent those easy three-point looks from outside. He said closing out hard on the shooters is going to be the key. If they don't bother the shooters, he said, it's going to be a very long 4 quarters. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot. Greg, and back to the Bucks. The question is, how much longer do you think is their window?
That's just it, Kevin. They've got the players to win now, and that has to be the attitude moving forward. They're built to do it again, just need to push all the right buttons.
Now, MP. After Chris Middleton missed from long range. And here's MP for 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Bucks trail by 12. Holiday, the pass to Caldwell Pope. And here's Giannis. He's covered by Warren. A shot by Middleton, wide open. And again, unable to change momentum here. Pass to MP. For 3. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And
okay. Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
And Milwaukee with a whole new lineup now. And then for Brooklyn, and Simmons, he's checked in for Sharp. Joe Harris comes in for Warren. And Edmund Sumner's subbed in for Curry. Hill finds Ingles. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
And the athleticism that George Hill can bring to the point guard position makes him impressive. He does it so well on both ends, especially when he's engaged.
MP against Allen. Drills the three-pointer. 25 points for MP.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And the basket by Ingles.
Like to see George Hill distribute to his teammates a heads-up play there.
And here's MP for three. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points.
So appreciate you for coming through, man.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nets.
They've managed to force turnovers with their energy and effort defensively, and it's led to some easy offense.
Well, they've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break, that'll add to your total in a hurry.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. They've got Ben Simmons. Harris is out there with MP. And it's Sumner in at the 2. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Houston lit up the floor. He scored an incredible number of points, but it was his season high in rebounds that really stood out. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it, and he took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense. And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. Both teams will make substitutions. And so it's Brooklyn with a mask. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shots. So right now he's feasting.
The 4 and 5, Giannis and Portis. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the small forward. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Antetokounmpo, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And so it's Milwaukee now. And the dunk by Giannis.
Sometimes Giannis waits to take over a game. Not tonight. This is epic.
And now in his 14th NBA season, just one All-Star appearance for Jrue Holiday, but that belies his greatness as a player.
Irving against Holiday. Now the pass to Caldwell-Pope. Outside, Antetokounmpo. On the wing, Holiday. Just 3 to shoot. And shot by Caldwell-Pope, no good. You know, Greg, you can make the case Jrue Holiday is the prototypical two-way guard.
You know, and defense can sometimes go overlooked. Just one All-Star game, but Drew's impact perhaps greater than some other players with multiple all-star seasons. And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Well, of course, Giannis is the Bucks leader, but it's still Coach Bud who calls the shots. Giannis says, as players, we have to accept Coach's plan. You got to trust. That's the only way it's going to work. And sometimes it won't. Sometimes I'm going to execute the game plan, and sometimes I'm not. Not because I don't want to, but it's just not my day. Kevin, that is very, very good perspective.
Agreed. Thanks, David. Irving with the ball. Picked up by Portis.
And how about the reach from Portis there?
Middleton on the wing. There's the three. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got his 4th assist in this one. Timeout called the Nets.
And the picture of consistency, Chris Middleton is like a metronome. Gives you 20 points, over 5 rebounds and assists every year.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Joe Ingles comes in for Chris Middleton. Grayson Allen's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And George Hill's subbed in for Drew Holiday. And a new group in for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Sharp. Harris comes in for T.J. Warren. Edmund Sumner's checked in for Seth Curry. And it's Ben Simmons in for Irving. Oh, what an impressive triple drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
MP deciding where to go with it. Back to Harris. Kicks it out to MP. And here's Simmons for 3. The rebound by Ibaka. And one reason for Middleton's consistency, he plays at his own pace.
And that's a great point, Kevin. And with his size and shooting touch, he doesn't need to blow by his man to score. All about getting to his spots.
Nets passing it around. Harris finds Simmons. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Milwaukee making...
This coach does not know what he's doing.
Passes it to Caldwell-Pope. Outside Holiday. Thomas against Caldwell-Pope. Middleton outside. Pass to Caldwell-Pope. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Knocked loose. Irving with the steal. Setting the floor for the Nets. MP is out there with O'Neal. Then there's Irving. Then it's Thomas. And it's Claxton in at center. And here's Caldwell-Pope. He brings it up for the Bucks. Here's Holiday. Off the left rim and out. For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. And here's MP for 3. The rebound by Middleton. Milwaukee has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And so it's Milwaukee now. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Yeah, they're starting to go in the wrong direction in terms of turnovers.
I found this on the web for Cam.
Becoming a problem.
Markieff Morris is checked in for Nicholas Claxton. The 3 from MP. Hits the 3-point bomb. MP's got 42 in the game.
I mean, he is bringing his game, guys. Another jumper from distance.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Outside Holiday. And Antetokounmpo.
An outstanding floor general right there. Holiday has switched between point guard and off guard, and a great feel for when guys are open.
And here's MP for 3. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 9 assists now tonight. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting 40% from the field. Beauchamp passes to Holiday. Double team on Holiday. Here's Beauchamp. 5 to shoot. Inside. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Well, a longer point guard out there, Drew Holiday, can score close into the rim with that kind of size.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. MP, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Giannis passes to Holiday. Launches a 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. MP's got 6 rebounds in the game. The 3 ball. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Beauchamp. The jump hook. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
With nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area, that's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Brooklyn.
Their superior ball handling won it for them.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
In what's really been a fantastic year, these guys expect to win each night just as they've done here tonight. And this will end up another big win, making it 65 on the season.
And they cap off the season series with one more win. It's been nothing but W's, 4 straight.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Bassey's checked in, and George Hill's subbed in for Drew Holiday. Pass to Beauchamp. He feeds it to Antetokounmpo. Banked in off the glass.
Say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And here is Hill. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Matthews against Thomas. Here's Antetokounmpo from 13 feet. It goes down.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
I just don't see how you climb back into the game when you're allowing plays like that to happen. Extra work on the offensive glass.
And so the timeout here by
60.
Steve Nash. Guys, what's your take?
And a surprising timeout here with the game in the bag.
Yeah, sometimes you want to have these teachable moments on the floor and not in the next day's film session, so coach electing to do that here.
No, bro.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
And they sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Thank you.
I've been playing for like 2 hours now. Alright. So good amount of time. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16.
Have you been taking pictures with your 2K camera?
I sure have. So should all of you. Taking great pictures in 2K23 has never been easier, and it's a lot of fun.
To get started, you'll have to be in the city. Then simply press left on the D-pad to take out your phone, and then go down one to the camera app. Here, you can take photos with the click of a button.
And that button is the pass button.
What the heck?
And obviously, it's a long season. But Doris, you feel like reducing the amount of games would be a good thing?
I think no matter what, if you're talking about reducing the schedule, Brian, you're facing an uphill battle. The reason is easy. It would be a reduction in revenue.
Hey.
And who is the person willing to do that? I just think it's not something that's realistic.
And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup. Irving and Curry, they man the backcourt together. MP is out there with TJ Warren. And it's Sharp in at the 5 down low. Here's Prince. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. Here's Irving. MP outside for 3.
Hey.
Nails it from beyond the arc. MP's got 6.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Russell. Last game, 26 points for him. Shot clock at 6. From deep. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Timeout called. Brooklyn. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
Brooklyn has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA draft.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Well, the more repetition he gets, the more floor awareness you develop. D'Angelo Russell showing a desire to get his teammates involved.
MP shot is good.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Mann. 8 points in his last time out. The ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by MP. All by himself. And MP throws it down hard.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over. Coming off that win against the Sixers.
It was textbook rim protection in that game, taking real pride in shutting down the other team.
It was obvious. They pressured that team from the outset every trip down the floor. That will wear an opponent down over time.
And here's Russell. Looking at his stats, he's getting just over 23 points a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over to the left wing. Towns for 3. The offensive rebound. Gobert passes to Towns. And it's MP with a rebound.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Buries it from 3. MP's got 17.
And excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
To halt the run. Oh, MP with a block. Jacks up a 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Prince. Here's Mann. Back to Prince. Launches it. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a 3 of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
And the basket by MP.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And Minnesota calls time here.
Yeah,
This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season.
They won both games against this club last season. Would love to repeat that this time around.
I wonder how we're playing the finals.
And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Anderson comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. McDaniels is checked in for Prince. And it's McLaughlin in for Russell. Here's McLaughlin, averaging around 5 points a game. Reed, good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Pass to man. Now Reed. They double him with Harris. McDaniels from long range. Drops in the 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Knocks it down from distance.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
He can't get that one to fall. And Brooklyn going the other way now. From deep, MP. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Anderson. From the arc. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 4 rebounds now. McDaniels with some nice D.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we got a blowout underway here. It's the Nets opening.
That's fine. Need the rest.
Changes for Minnesota. Reed's checked in for Anderson. McDaniels comes in for Prince. And it's McLaughlin in for man. On the floor for Brooklyn. Sharp out there with MP. Then it's Royce O'Neal. Then it's Edmund Sumner. And it's Thomas in at the shooting guard position.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Bucks played some superb basketball. He ended up with 58 points, and at the other end of the floor, he's a thief. He put up huge numbers last time out. We'll see if it's more of the same tonight. Guys?
Good stuff, Allie. Tremendous effort from him in that last game, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I think he pushed them to the win through sheer force of will.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Man, the defender really went after him.
First free throw is good. Harris is checked in for Brooklyn. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a 3 off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who can do it all have superior footwork. Believe that. Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
They get it again. Pass to Towns. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Oh, no.
MP, no good.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Reed's got his second bucket of the night.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
MP outside. And the 3 off target. The Timberwolves have gotten 7 of 16 shots to go in the second. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock.
Come on, bro.
Here's McLaughlin. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, we know this. Karl Anthony Towns was a go-to option from the very first moment he stepped in the lines of an NBA court. The versatility is so difficult to match up against.
Now here's Irving. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Knocks down the long J. MP's got 40 points.
Really heads-up play by Kyrie Irving. On time and on target pass.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets continuing to pile it on, up 20. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting only 36% so far in this game. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Terrence Mann. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Russell. Fires for 3. Rebounded by the Nets. MP's got 6 rebounds here tonight. From deep.
Hey.
And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
They are trying to close this out strong, and he's the man who's put you in this position.
Here's Prince. Here's Mann. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Towns. The 3. Nails it from 3.
Boy, you like to see that kind of competitiveness from Karl Anthony Towns. You know this guy is going to settle the score with a 3 of his own.
And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Anderson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. From deep, MP connects from downtown. MP's got 46.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. And he banks in the layup. MP's got 8 points here in the quarter.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Pass to Prince. Back to Russell. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, you consider D'Angelo Russell and the fact that he's been a part of multiple organizations. Obviously, he has been a frequent trade piece. The one question is, can he stick with one franchise and establish some success?
Ben Simmons is checked in for Sharp.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. And the shot goes down.
What I love about Kyrie Irving is there's no fear on the interior. This guy is looking for ways to score.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
And this is exactly what you love to see. Up big, not letting up, keep on applying pressure to their defense.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota. Well, his trade activity says something about how desirable Russell is as a player.
I think he's a guy any team could want on their roster because of his scoring capabilities. Very capable of huge nights in the NBA, but the other aspect that's so important, his ability as a setup guy.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Warren's shot is good.
They're really working the paint now.
For Minnesota, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Pass to McLaughlin. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Right side Anderson. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Here's Simmons. And it's good. 2 points.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Pass to McDaniels. Inside. A slam dunk by Reed.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. On the wing, MP. Reed defending. MP, the pass to Simmons. Here's McLaughlin. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Man misses.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for one. Claxton, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Harris comes in for Warren. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
These guys have incredible stamina based on how they've been running the floor, using speedy transition play to get fast break points.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
Here's McLaughlin. Simmons defending. Pass to man. Anderson with it. Fires high post. No good off the back of the rim.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And Irving gets it to go.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Left side Anderson. Outside McDaniels. Pass to McLaughlin. From outside the arc. McDaniels can't hit. Harris outside. On the wing, MP. From deep, here's Simmons. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets just dominating the opposition as they maintain a 36-point advantage. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. We'll be right back after this word. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm.
Please put it
New group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Gobert's checked in for Brown. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for McDaniels. Prince is checked in for Moore. And Russell is subbed in for McLaughlin. And Grant, you played on a Suns team whose training staff was renowned. Is that still a differentiator between teams, or has everybody caught up and on the same level now?
You know, BA, I think everyone's caught up. You know, 15 years ago, the Suns training staff was ahead of their time. But now teams are all much more sophisticated. They understand injury prevention, rest, recovery, really aiding the players, and I think adding years for players in the back end of their careers.
So on the floor for Brooklyn, Irving and Curry, they man the backcourt together. MP is out there with Sharp, and it's Warren in at the three.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Russell, the pass to Anderson. Pass to Towns from downtown, and the three-pointer goes. Towns has got 11 points here in the second half.
This is what your offense is designed to do. Get Karl Anthony Towns something in rhythm.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Here's Prince. Here's the three. That shot's good. Russell making the play.
Okay.
Russell's got 4 assists in the game.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Nets.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, BA, this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And it seems like these guys are never satisfied, always hungry for more. They push themselves to their 66th win for the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
And I love how active he was on the glass. Not afraid to get physical and do whatever he could do to grab boards. Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Puts up the 8-footer, and Irving with the basket on the assist by MP.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Russell, the pass to Towns. Three-pointer off the mark.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Irving. It's tipped.
Well, that's the energy and effort that D'Angelo Russell brings on the defensive end. This guy has got the ability to be a factor there.
To the inside, Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
So we see the Nets taking the W here. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and...
Dang, I'm tired.
Boy, tough game. How did you guys manage to get this win tonight?
You know, it always comes back to defense. You know, in the second half, we got defensive stops, we got rebounds, you know, we were able to get out in transitions, we shared the ball in it. You know, we kept it from moving from side to side, and we just played with great pace tonight.
You were really effective at starting the break tonight. How did you go about doing that?
Just cleaning the glass and keeping my head up. You know, looking for the outlet pass. You know, we got a lot of speed and athleticism, so anytime we can use that to our advantage is a good thing.
It certainly is. Worked out well tonight. Thank you.
Anytime, man.
Yes, sir. Unfortunately, I think I'm gonna call it stream right there. I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a good night. And I'll be live tomorrow.